Single AF, and welcome to the home of MTV here in Camden. Make some noise, everyone! Hey. So my name is Becca Dudley, and for the next half an hour it is all about love and relationships ahead of the brand new series Single AF, which premieres tonight at 10 p.m. on MTV. Now, MTV have commissioned their own worldwide research into the art of social and digital dating. So tonight we have our very own dating expert in the building to shed some light on new age dating. We also have some incredible disaster dating stories from you lot at home that have been rolling in. Some of you have had absolute mares. And we also have a lot of questions to get through from Facebook Live. But for those of you who don't really know that much about Single AF, check this out.
Being a celebrity is amazing. You get fame, fortune, followers, and a load of freebies. But does any of that really matter when you can't find somebody to love?
Have you seen any girls around here?
These 7 celebrities all need help. They might be winning at the fame game.
Oh, slowly, Despacito.
But they seriously suck at love.
We're both single and we're looking for dates.
So that's where we come in. We're sending them all around the world. In search of the one. And asking them to share their journeys on social media. Can their millions of followers help them find someone?
I'm so happy.
Or will they be left with no one?
Love you. Oh, sorry, I would never know this spit on the first date.
Once they've dated all around the world,
Interested in having kids? Shut up.
the celebs can take just one person to a romantic castle in Paris.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
To see if Cupid's arrow strikes.
Get out of my face.
This is without a doubt the biggest opportunity of their love life. It's going to be sexy AF, funny AF, awkward AF, emotional AF. It's now or never. Will they find someone or be single AF forever?
Most as well. Doesn't always run smooth.
Oh yes, and I'm joined by some of the Single AF cast right now, so please give it up for Casey, Elliot, Courtney and Jedward! Guys, just so you're aware, we are very live right now, so please just keep it as clean as possible before we get kicked off air.
Same with you, Becca.
Now, how excited are you lot?
Very
series?
That's the most we've seen of the show.
I know, I can't believe you actually haven't seen anything yet. How was it? How was watching
I'm
that?
buzzing.
It was amazing.
So good.
Looked so good.
I could feel your
had a
reactions to
PTSD.
these jokes. So, did you all enjoy the experience of dating so openly? Because you're putting everything out there, aren't you, for everyone to see? How
I
was
think,
that?
obviously, none of us have done that before, you know what I mean? Like, the concept of the show is so, it's never been done on a dating show, so I proper enjoyed it. Did you?
I think it was good because me and John up to this point have been very innocent, like, oh no, we'd never do that. But after this, it's like, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was with so many girls. I'm just going for it.
You guys been player
They kissed a lot of girls.
No, because you only had one date, so you just had to get to the point, like.
You kissed a lot of girls, though?
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself.
I just like that we got to ask people to fill out a survey if they wanted to go on a date with us.
That must have been quite weird.
Yeah. Like, just fill out this piece of paper.
Imagine if life was just like that
Yeah.
every day.
Well, it was.
So, like an audition.
But I think it was revolutionary because the first show of its kind, no one's ever doing like this. MTV always changing, doing it first. MTV makes some noise!
They love it. Now, Casey, we've got to talk about you and Marnie.
Go on, Anne.
What's going on?
Do you know
How
what?
exciting!
Shut up. We got paired together on the show, and it kind of just went off from there, you know what I mean?
And that was the first time that you met?
Yeah, a bit like love at first sight, you could say. I don't know, it just kind of went off from there, but there was ups and downs. It wasn't all easy, you know what I mean? You'll see on the show, as it goes on, it wasn't just plain sailing.
Yeah.
But there was a few
You have to work at it. Marnie's probably watching right now. What do you want to say to her,
Hi,
Casey?
Marnie.
Oh, hi, you're right.
Hey babe, see you later. We actually have a little clip of when you and Marnie were first paired together.
Here we
Have a
go.
look at
Let's have a look at it.
Maybe you're going on a date.
Here we go. Hold on. Marnie and Casey, you're a team. The first place you'll be visiting is Cancun, Mexico. Wow! Mexico. I've always wanted to go to Mexico, man.
My God. I've only ever dated people from Essex and Newcastle, so I'm more than happy to go on some dates with some spring breakers or some hot Latinos. Result?
I think me and Marnie make a good team going to Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing. I've been paired with Marnie. seems like a really nice girl. We get on really well. I think she would make a wicked wing woman.
I love that. So you both went out to go and date other people and then you ended up just getting together.
Basically, yeah. Like, we
Kind
didn't
of
even...
defeats the purpose of the show.
Yeah, but we
Completely,
didn't plan for it to happen, you know what I mean? It just kind of happened.
Yeah,
But like
and at
I
the end of
said,
the day you found romance and that's what you
exactly.
wanted.
That's what was all part of the show and it happened. So,
Just romance or love?
Love, innit?
Is it love? Are you in love?
Yeah, I'd say I'm in love, yeah.
Have you told her that?
Yeah. Come on, of
Oh,
course.
you guys, so cute.
Trying to embarrass me in front of everyone.
And John and Edward,
How's
did you guys find love? How was it for you?
I find love every day in the smallest things, the biggest things.
That's a no.
I know, no, I actually have so much love for so many people, but not the romantic level love that I'm looking for, where they see
So no.
John loving them times a million. I'm on good terms with all my dates, but right now, my girl Sabina's in Sweden, so it's kind of hard. You have to fly to Stockholm, then you have to travel 3 hours. She's probably watching right now. What would you say to Sabina?
Hi, Sabina.
I'll get to Sweden soon, yeah? Yeah,
Is
give me some
this your
puss,
actual
puss.
girlfriend?
Puss, puss.
It's going out with her.
Yeah, I'm gonna say today.
Are you together? You're official?
Well, not as official as you and Marnie.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you.
Are
We're
you
not buying a house, like, but yeah.
Are you in love?
Yeah, I think we're just like early days.
Early days. Okay, I like that. Well, we have a clip of you guys on your first dates with two gorgeous girls. Talk to me about this. This is a kissing
Yeah, it was
competition.
weird because basically in the show you have Cupid and he gives you these challenges. So basically he told us to put blindfolds on and we had to make out before we even talked to these girls. So we had to connect with them by kissing. And it was
And
full
this
on.
is a different clip.
Mommy,
have a
turn
look
away.
at this one. This is your first date. Have a look at this.
Oh, here we go. Whatever. There. Oh, it's a competition now. We are taking it slow. But we don't have to take it slow. You don't have to. It's all good. I'm not like. You're the pilot of your own life, you know. I'm not that innocent. Like, I'm sorry. Okay. But if you want to,
I want to. Okay. It's all good when you talk about it.
I know. Just I'm a loser. I'm such a loser.
Same. We can be losers.
Okay, let's do it. Loser it out.
Do you want to lose her out?
Let's geek it out. Are you ready to see how it's done?
Oh.
Are you ready to see how it's done?
Now, I think we can all agree that that was quite strange and awkward.
I think it was a movie award winning. Did you see that? Like
There was chemistry.
that was like Romeo and
was there
Juliet.
chemistry? I'm not sure. What was going on there?
Becca,
Is
I was
what you do
jealous
on
that girl
first
wasn't
dates
you.
usually?
Well, basically, that girl, Anastasia, how are you? And basically, John picked her on Instagram, and I picked Rafi for him. Because I feel like she goes with the artwork of the show. She had pink hair, she had purple,
She looked
different
great.
tones that complement the silhouette. She had a lot of piercings. Like, I felt like I was on treasure hunt. To find out the rest of her piercings, you know? I would like the piercing here, and there was one up here. You get to go for the
Where else?
adventure.
Did she have any others?
Let's have any others.
What does she do when she goes through airport security?
She must have her as first, you know?
That might take a while. Well done. That looked absolutely super fun.
Thanks. I got into it, you know?
Courtney,
I got into it.
how was your experience with your followers and them helping you find love? I mean, was that a strange experience? Did they set you up, or did they kind of?
No, it was really handy. Except we didn't know where we were going to go. So I've got like all of these first dates to go in weird countries all around not weird countries, just countries, where friends were like, oh, I have this friend who lives in like Uzbekistan. You should go there and date them. But unfortunately, we didn't go to Uzbekistan, so I couldn't go on a date with them. But
Where's Pakistan?
Where's that?
Is that a place?
Where is
the
that?
place.
Pakistan.
No, Uzbek.
There's lots
It's
of
not
slams.
Jedward, so.
All right, moving on. I think we have another little clip.
Elliot lost his
Series,
passport.
Let's check this out, shall we?
Let's check it out.
I really struggled to keep a boyfriend for a long time. Most people know that my last boyfriend cheated on us, which was so humiliating. I want to believe that love's still out there and that I might actually find it.
I've never been in love before. I've never had a girlfriend before. Hopefully that's going to change during this journey. I'm looking forward to being let loose in the world. It is a bit scary though.
My mum and dad are still together after 33 years, and it's made me want to be with someone forever. But finding that one person, how do you know it's the right person?
I'm really looking forward to traveling all over the world to see loads of cool girls. I'm hoping it gives me the opportunity to be more independent and do things by myself.
Finding people who'll accept you for you is really hard. So, I mean, how are we supposed to find partners who'll accept us? Maybe they are in other countries around the world.
Someone I can share my life with is really important to me, and I'm feeling even more of the pressure now since I'm the first. I hope this date goes well.
Amazing. So Elliot, you're big on YouTube already, so like I mean, you must be quite experienced in the whole social dating world, right? Did you feel like you had one up on everyone else?
No, you're not.
Well, I suppose, to be honest, most of the messages I get are from 13-year-old boys.
Oh.
So there's nothing really I can do about that. But no, I'd say...
So from
it's
everyone, like I got...
From everyone.
Elliot, stop selling yourself short,
Yeah,
okay? I think loads of girls here would like
He
to go on a date with Elliot. What did you give me a wheel? Yeah. Look at
Everyone's swiping right for you.
We did get a few messages.
Right,
Didn't you?
yeah? So do you have any hot dates?
I had some hot dates.
Yeah.
Elliot's mom's
Any
watching.
girls sliding into your DMs?
Not as much as Casey.
Yeah.
I've seen
You get a lot of
Casey's...
ladies in the
Yeah.
DM.
No, I don't.
But-
Yeah, I did on the show, yeah.
BM, as we call it, before Marnie. You should have seen it. Like, all of the messages, he was like...
They started to
call
dry
him
up
the
a
DM
bit.
king.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, he'd hit them with the hard replies. They'd be like, hey, he'd be like, right, I'm ready to wife you.
And they
Do you know
always
what I
hit
mean?
you up first.
No, well...
You've never slid into anyone's
I have slid in DMs in my time, yeah, I've
What's
slid
your
in.
sort of in line?
I just slide in there, you're right.
You're right, babe.
See, I hit him with the
It's
wide
smooth.
sexy. You
Yeah,
just
I
got
like-
to hit.
This
Wagwan
is
sexy.
Wagwan
And
sexy.
how's your
More than
success
you're
rate
all
with
right.
that?
It always like
Zero.
creates a little bit of bounce.
Yeah,
It's like they say, you know, carpe diem.
yeah.
Seize the DM.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that, I like that. All right, now our MTV dating survey has found that 4 out of 5 Brits say that they meet people on social media and apps rather than in real life, which is a lot, obviously, and Facebook being the most popular by like twice as many as Tinder, which is also
I find it weird
yeah.
that
Facebook
Facebook's
has
the most
more.
popular.
Yeah.
Facebook doesn't have an
But I guess
explore page.
it's been going for longer as
But that's
well
a
than
poke,
Tinder.
isn't it? You can poke.
Maybe the old poke.
You can poke.
But right now, to help us make sense of all of this, we have social media
Everyone loves a
dating
poke.
expert Annabelle Knight. Make some noise, everybody! Hi, Annabelle. Yeah, good. Well, welcome. Talk to us about the importance of social media with dating.
Well, social media is probably the most important dating tool, especially today. It's really important to be honest on social media. You don't want to lie. A little bit of glitter's fine, but don't outright lie.
I love glitter.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like a sex expert or something?
Yes, that's
Okay,
right.
so you know everything.
Everything.
Okay. Well, you look amazing and you're glowing, and I'm really interested to see what you're saying.
So what if you meet
These two are cracking on to you
I
big
know.
time.
I'll have to just
You've learned
slide
something
in
on
there.
this show, haven't you?
She said don't make yourself look different. What if they meet Courtney and Shane's out? Then what?
It would be very confusing, wouldn't it?
It might be confusing.
Shane's got so much to offer, like
Yeah.
and Courtney and,
so does
everything.
Courtney. So double the offer.
You get double.
I mean, that's the dream, really, isn't it? Annabelle, talk to us. Do you think that because of online dating that people kind of struggle face to face now?
Yeah, they do. If you have met someone online and you're going to meet them face to face, my first piece of advice is to ditch the technology on the date. So don't look at your phone,
Throw it
just
away.
forget that. Yeah, throw it in the bin, chuck it down the toilet, anything. Just don't look at it while you're on the date. The other thing is to manage your date's expectations, because we have a tendency to exaggerate slightly, put our best side across. You know, we said earlier, we've all got our one pose. Manage their expectations. Don't let them... So naughty, guys. Don't let them think you're going to be one thing when you're really another. So be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. And what are the best and safest ways to date online? Because it can be a bit...
The best ways are to, again, be transparent, be honest to the best of your abilities. And the safest ways are, you know, we have social media for a fantastic reason of safety. So you can upload something to your Snapchat, to your Instagram story, and then not just your friends and family will know, but your followers and the wider world will know where you are at any given
Stop
time.
trying to be like Kylie Jenner, the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Like, there's only so much matte lipstick you can wear. It's really hard to
I've
get in
been
there.
on your Instagram. You wear a lot of matte lipstick.
No, I don't think that kiss and
You can't
she had like matte makeup. I swear to God, kiss and
What's wrong
sandboard.
with Kylie Jenner? What's wrong with Kylie Jenner?
What are you saying?
They're not keen on Kylie,
I'm
apparently.
saying like just that it's too.
Well,
it's
you
really,
don't like lipstick?
It's really hard
How
to
about
kind of get in there with the matte. Casey,
So
I don't
like
like
a photo without the
looks like.
lipstick. Just a one
I
photo
think a lot of
without
men
lipstick.
would not like too much lipstick when they kiss. It's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
Moisture.
so you're a lip balm kind of guy.
I'm just talking about Kylie Jenner or whatever. It's a bit of Maddie, isn't it? No, I wasn't talking about what they look like. Let's get back to the topic.
Yeah, let's get back. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jedward. Interestingly, though, 1 in 5 people think they have a better chance of dating a celebrity because of social media. So
They do.
obviously, you
Jedward
guys are all
fans.
celebrities. Before Single AF, did you use social media to date people?
I met an ex-boyfriend on an app. Is that social media?
Yeah.
It's handy. Well, because like there's like when you're in a club, you don't know, like you'll be talking to somebody and you think it's going really well, and then they're like, could you put me in drag one day? And I'm like, oh, okay, right, I see how it. But then like when you're on an app, and if you're on a dating app specifically, you kind of know where you stand.
Do you find yourself being more sceptical of people approaching you because of your profile?
When on the show in Sweden, you find out I saw a girl on Instagram, and then in person she was completely different. But I still like her, and she was completely different.
That's why I'm pioneering this new dating technique. You meet them online, and then before you get to a first date, you FaceTime them.
That's a good
because
idea.
then you get like a vibe. I have been on so many FaceTime first dates this week, it's not funny.
That's a really good
it's really
idea.
handy.
An interim date.
That's a good idea.
It's
Going for it.
And how many of them were a tick and how many of them were like, nah?
Well, I knew that some of them were definite no's, and then like the maybes, I'm like, well, we can go on a first date. But then you don't even have to leave your house.
You sort the
like you might want to put the
out.
toilet seat down though. That's important.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like speed dating though, I like that. And also 2 in 5 people agree that a quick text response is a sign that their new love is too keen. That their new love interest is too keen.
But also just like, be quiet, like, get over it. If you text fast, realistically, everyone always has their phone on them.
Yeah,
so it actually annoys me when people don't text fast, especially if you know
always holding it.
But apparently, like, we've done this big survey and a lot of people are saying
How
that
many?
3 hours is the general sort of time frame that they want to text back.
Annoying.
If you text back straight away, then they're like, nah, too keen. 3 hours.
How many people?
Just send a postcard.
2 in 5 agree
so
that.
more people agree that.
See, I feel sorry for
texting
singles
quickly is
today
better.
because you can't win, can you? You do it straight away, you're too keen. You leave it 3 hours, you're not interested.
Yeah.
So if somebody texted you back 3 hours after you texted them, you would be like, no.
I'd just be like, what?
I think
girls
girls
so busy. If they were doing it all the time, then I'll get it. If they've done it like once in a while, then
You can never get into a full flowing conversation if every reply is 3 hours
Can you imagine it?
Yeah.
I just feel like there's not a formula. You just go with it and see what happens. Not everyone's the
every
same.
situation
I feel like all these
changes.
statistics and all these games people play, it's like, oh, can we just get over ourselves?
Yeah, get rid of the games. Completely agree with you. And then we have 27% of people are put off of a potential date after seeing their social media posts.
Could you imagine seeing John Eric, spiky hair? You think like we would turn up the date like with sparkly outfits? Like I know what
Don't you?
Imagine that.
No, not all the time.
Every day.
You guys showed up with a bin bag.
But I mean, do you guys feel the same? Would you be put off of a date if you saw, like, I don't know, a mirror selfie or like...
No, but they're I've been turned off the guy from his Instagram profile. It was like, oh, I won't say the city. It was like Dallas local celebrity model / actor / something. It was like, bye Felicia.
Exactly. Okay, so captions we care about, pictures we don't care about. And now I think we've got another clip for you.
What is this clip?
And it's more of Jedward snogging. Have a look at this.
Someone put their blindfolds on, the boys will have to let their lips do all the work.
Wow, this sounds weird.
Is this really happening?
Oh, slowly, despacito.
John, stop messing. This is serious.
Is he drunk or hungry?
Wow.
Go, Edward, go!
Wow, you know what you're doing. Seriously, the skinny jeans. Can someone like...
If I can control myself.
I mean, you guys aren't messing about.
It was so hard to watch that.
How hard was it?
It was so hard to watch.
Was it really hard?
Hard enough to last a long time.
Anyway, skinny jeans aren't good forever.
And then go again, and then again. It's good to wear baggy.
You need to use some duct tape. Trust me, it works.
I mean, I've got to say, I'm really enjoying your honesty.
Well, that's in Sweden, so like they all speak Swedish, so you know, we just got to the point, you know, no loss in
It
translation.
was weird having a blindfold because you just had to stand there and you didn't know if they were coming.
I felt like I was in 50 Shades of Grey. I just went with it, you know.
What would you have done if you took the blindfold off and like John was there?
Well, he looked like he was into it. Taking our face.
That's kind
of kinky though.
Now, on the subject of kind of weird and awkward things, what was your sort of weirdest dating experience? Not just of this series, but of life. Like, have you had any really awkward moments on a date?
I'd say my weirdest dating experience was on the show, and it was when I went on a double date with John.
Oh, good.
It was weird because he made it weird, not because I made it weird.
No, he also made it
Alien.
weird. No, he's the worst wingman ever.
Obviously not. John's amazing.
I'm not a
No,
wingman.
at the same time, also the greatest. But
that's not what your mom was saying last night, Elliot.
You were trying to basically what they told me is they were trying to outdo each other on a date, and they kept putting Elliot
me less. He just kept out.
So it's basically slagging Elliot off in front of you.
Yeah, basically.
You see on the TV
Not
show,
cool,
you'll
John.
see who actually won and who didn't get the kiss.
Any other awkward moments on dates?
Awkward moment. I was on a date and John just started putting flowers in his hair.
And
then he started talking about this girl's
People
mom.
like flowers.
I was like, John, stop.
Talking about her mum in what way?
He liked her mum better than he liked the girl he was dating.
Jesus.
That's basically what.
Well, you can put that on the list of things not to do on a first date. I want to date your mum. No. Now, we have actually been inundated with loads of disaster stories on Facebook.
Go on,
so I'm going to read
one.
a couple of them out. They're both anonymous, by the way. We've got one that says, I had a second date with somebody after a great first date. We went to a park with my dog after he claimed that he couldn't wait to meet my dog. But then he basically hated my dog, was entirely judgmental, he was rude and awkward and literally scared of my dog. He caused a scene in the park and basically just jumped out of my car on the way home. And when I told him that I wasn't asked about getting my car cleaned because my dog made a mess, I think that was the final straw.
He must be a cat person.
What kind of dog was it?
They don't say,
Was it cute?
unfortunately.
It must have been a bit
It must have been a
weird.
Rottweiler or a really big dog that just scared him.
I mean, is that super important to you? Do you guys have pets?
Casey's got a really dog you think
I've
would
got
be.
a pug, so I wouldn't have that
So if your girl didn't like your pug, then
then
get
they're
rid
a
of her.
loser, aren't
Yeah, I would.
Like, who doesn't like a
love
pug?
my pug?
That's very true.
I don't know how you couldn't go out with someone because of their dog.
Well, to be fair, they did say that their dog made a mess in the car and they didn't want to clean it up.
Well, so he had like a
Who's
full-blown
the
argument.
wow?
That's just a lot about the relationship. They wouldn't
Let's
want to make
get
it work
real.
if
Dog
they're
poo
sloppy.
smells really bad.
Yeah, I mean, clean your car and then maybe try again.
But it doesn't actually specify that it is dog poo. Maybe they just got a bit
Yeah, maybe
hairy
it just
on the
stunk.
seat.
This is true, this is true. Very fair, Elliot.
Becca, I want to hear another story. Let's go to the next
Let's go to the next one. All right,
Yeah, go
keeping
on.
things moving, John. I like that. This one's from Anonymous, is the name.
They don't want to give their
I went on
names.
a date with a very hot girl. Everything went great, and I ended up staying over at hers. Now, in the morning, we were chilling in the lounge, cuddling and listening to music. I had linked my phone to the TV via Bluetooth to play music. So the TV mirrored my phone screen. I completely forgotten about this, and then I went to the bathroom and started replying to Tinder messages.
These guys are desperate.
Needless to say, when I returned back to the lounge, she was fuming. I never saw her again, and I was gutted. I mean, that's fair enough, right?
Blame it on technology.
It's
That's crazy.
quite funny though, isn't it?
It's
Like, if you
funny,
think
but a bit
about it.
harsh.
This is the world we live in. Loads
This
of
is the
guys
world
are
we live in, and this is the bad thing about
Were they
dating apps,
together,
isn't it?
though?
Because you're always looking for the next
That
best
sounds-
thing,
that
even when you've
sounds
got
like
it in
a
your
good
front
video
room.
We'll
idea.
say together though. We'll say together. Or was he just seeing her?
I mean, they just slept together. This was the next
All
morning.
I'm saying, they should have been watching MTV. They weren't able to afford the digital. They just got MTV, not be on Tinder. They would have not had that issue of linking the phone to the TV.
But if they
the
weren't
plug-in.
together, then I don't know. Like, is it his fault if they're not together? They just.
I think the general rule is that if you're in the girl's house, don't text her.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah.
The bed
But
was
if-
still
Each to
warm.
their own, Casey. If
No,
that's
no,
what
I'm
you
not
like.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying it wasn't with her, like officially.
All right, now moving
I sound like
on.
an idiot now.
It's okay. We'll let that slide. Moving on, we've got a pretty comprehensive list from the MTV survey of rules on dating using social media. So here's a very quick roundup. This is what everybody has said apparently.
Yes, that's everybody's rules.
So give or receive compliments on a first date. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Never reveal things too personal too early on.
Yeah.
I think you should just go for it. It's like just go for it. Like give it.
Would you just give loads of
Give it your
information?
all.
Yeah, like
Give everything.
yeah, there I am.
Tongue, yeah,
what?
done.
Just yeah, yeah.
No.
Just get it all out.
Yeah, just do it. Like
All of it.
Okay, kiss only on a first date and no more.
What's all that mean? What does that mean?
Not sure. Only kiss on the first
Don't
date.
go any further than
You kiss
kissing
them
on the
once and
first
then you
date.
never kiss them again.
Oh, I just got it.
Don't have sex
Kiss
with
them
them on
and
the
don't
first
go any further.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense now. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
You just got to see what happens, haven't you? Don't limit yourself to rules.
So you would on a first date then?
Who knows, Casey? Maybe I would, maybe I
If the
wouldn't.
right lady came along.
I
Just
went on a
gotta see what
first date
happens.
and I only kissed, and it actually made it so much more exciting on the second date. It gave you something to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of mystery. Limit your stalking on social media. That's quite hard to do, isn't it?
Limit your what?
Your stalking on social media.
Oh no, don't do that. That's just stalk away.
Everyone loves
Yeah,
some
everyone. You can't
I
stop
think it's
that.
good to keep it spontaneous, not look at everything.
Yeah.
You don't judge them too much on social media, and like don't prejudge. Just go there and have an open mind, and then just get to know them on a real-term basis and not through social media.
Exactly.
I say
Good
prejudge.
advice. You take
Well, not
No, but don't prejudge them because of like what they do. Prejudge them because of what they've chosen to post. Like if it's just like pretty Photoshop selfies all the time, you have an idea of like what that person's like. But if they have like photos of their family or photos of their dog,
someone's a bit more real, they're more likable. Absolutely. Dress up on a first date.
Definitely.
Expect to split the bill.
Nah.
Always pay.
I always pay.
Always pay?
Unless they've been like horrible to you on the date. What if they're there just being like, oh, you could have made a better.
That's a good point. If the date goes really badly, do you still pay?
What's wrong with your hair? Oh, like, do you know what I mean? Like maybe then you
pay less to get out
I'll
of
just
it.
pay and we'll see him again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just to say.
Man, because I'd want to be like, look, I don't want to see you again, and you've been horrible to me.
You don't deserve it.
Basically, what Elliot's saying is, Elliot would split the bill.
Yeah.
You're not paying them
on
for
the
the
situation.
date. You're paying them to leave.
This guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like.
True. Okay, so we're split on that one.
Date, the other person's like drinking like the whole thing, and you're not drinking. You're like, okay.
I've paid
Or like
some
Krista.
massive bills. Like it's
I've been in really bad situations.
Like $860. I'm like, where did this even happen?
$860?
But that's not just like
It was in LA. It was like I don't know where what restaurant it was. It was crazy.
Like Mr. Chow's, like crazy place.
Yeah.
Did you take me on a date?
No, like since that I learned from my
Cipriani's, all those nice restaurants.
Just bring them home, have an intimate date at home, or bring them somewhere that someone who has not
Okay,
big,
John,
massive
whatever,
appetite,
let's move
little
on.
appetite.
Let's move
Okay,
on.
lovely. All right, next one. Move on if they send pictures of their genitalia. How do we feel about sex? Well, no.
This is the world we live in. These guys, we send those type of pictures.
I think it's a bit of a turn off.
We can send them round.
Yeah, maybe not straight away.
Not straight away.
Depends how good they are at the anglage.
Yeah.
What's a good angle then?
What's a good angle for you to do it? What would be
What angles do you do?
You get some like
Elliot's a lot of
that.
finger actions.
Sometimes there was this one time in the hotel when me and Casey actually helped each other.
What?
So he needed.
What are you talking about?
He needed one.
Hold on. Now this is an
He
absolute
was like,
lie.
wait, Elliot, stand on the desk.
I want the
I'll
time-
lie down on the bed.
Yeah.
Send this one to Marnie.
Did she like it?
Elliot done
She
one.
enjoy it?
Elliot done one like bending over.
She sent it
Elliot
to
done
me
one
as
like
well.
that with his hand in his mouth.
Sexy. Can't wait to see
Keep
those.
it real, Casey. Keep it
Yeah,
real.
tonight, 10 p.m. on MTV.
Be
You
get
see
on
'em.
Twitter tonight.
Okay, just a couple more. Don't have your phone out on the table during a date. Fair enough.
I
Don't
always
talk
do.
about exes.
I always have my phone
Fair.
out.
Yeah, don't talk about exes, be in the moment.
And
at that
avoid
time.
smelly food beforehand, and don't
Yes.
order anything too pungent if you
Wear
eat
deodorant.
out.
How's
I don't
everyone
know.
doing? Like, I feel like
whatever.
we're real serious.
Dude.
Good hygiene is
garlic.
important.
Bad, isn't
I
it?
mean, enjoy your food,
That's what
absolutely.
I'm saying, man.
No, you just got always have airwaves in the back pocket. They're the strongest
Yeah,
one, aren't they?
smart.
Instant.
There
They're
we
not
go.
endorsing this, so
This
let's
is priceless dating advice right here. Now, 1/3 of people use social media, which gives them a chance to research their date beforehand and look at photos and stuff.
Yeah, good for
I mean,
them.
we kind of touched on this before, but do we think that that is a good thing to be able to like fully stalk your date beforehand, and how important is it?
So good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I
We're
think
down
it's
with
good. I think it's
that.
good. You can see like what they look like.
I mean, I just think that we should like reintroduce the classic blind date.
I still write
You know
letters.
nothing about
but
them.
also,
I've written letters.
you could find yourself in a situation where you're just like wasting time. Because
Yeah.
like, if you can learn as much about the person first,
You know straight
then
away
you
if you
can.
want them.
You're already like.
True. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, now we have some questions from Facebook Live. The first one comes from Jerry, who asks, what have you guys all
Halliwell.
learned from dating in the public eye?
I think Jerry's in the audience. There she is right there. How are you?
Jerry!
She has Jedward tattoos, don't you?
No
How many Jedward
way.
tattoos do you have?
Yay! Woo!
She has like over 20
Dedication.
Jedward tattoos.
She's got Jedward tattoos as well.
So, Jedward, why don't you guys answer this then? What have you learned from dating?
I've learned that like it's better to have your own career, but when dating starts becoming part of your career, then it's like it becomes. If you're not just dating that one person, it's everyone's dating.
Yeah,
them.
you gotta just
So
separate
it's better
the two
just to be
things.
like, I'm a singer. This is my music. Listen to it if you like it or you don't. Not like what's happening in my relationship, my love life.
Fair enough, okay. The next one comes from Pooja Prakash, who says, Jedward, can you describe Courtney, Casey, and Elliot in 5 words, but can you sing the 5 words?
Okay, don't go for it, you ledge. Courtney.
Through your skin, I see gold radiating.
John, 5 words.
5 words.
5 words.
You're magnificent. Elliot, I don't even know. It's going to take all day.
Come on, do it. Sing.
Beautiful. You're beautiful. There we go. James
Sing,
Blunt
I
gave
love
that
when you
lyric.
sing, man.
5 words.
This is not going so well, I don't
Sing
think.
it to me, man.
One more for Casey.
Sing for me.
Casey. Great hair, Marty's, BF, boyfriend for life.
I think that's it. There we go. Well done. Fantastic songwriting skills there. Okay, we have one more question now
Courtney
from
was the best
Facebook.
because she obviously looks better than Casey and Elliot. But anyway, not a dig, guys.
Yes,
Just because Courtney made this whole Britney Spears effort, you know.
John's a fan of the blonde.
Basically, we've got time for one more question. So, which country had the best looking girls and boys? Asking for all that was from Ida.
Ireland all the way. Harry everyone over the seas.
Ireland produced Jedward, Niall Horan, the list goes on, Colin Farrell, Bono.
The Cranberries.
Yeah.
Like from Ireland?
Why not?
I don't know. What was
Let's go with Iceland, Sweden, Finland, London.
Italy was nice.
All these people here are beautiful. London. Can I get a shout for London?
UK. John. John's on his own one over there.
I actually am. I'm on the outside. I'm with the balloons.
Let's go for Sweden, Germany, all the MTV territories.
So they said
Australia.
They said one country. You said
All right,
about
guys, we're going to have to wrap it up there.
Like a
but thank you so much. That's it from us. Make sure you check out the brand new series of Single AF tonight at 10 p.m. on MTV, and check out our Instagram page at MTV Single AF with the hashtag MTV Single AF. So thank you to our cast, thank you to Annabelle, and thank you for locking in. We'll see you guys soon.
This is a message for all of you sexy boys out there. I am looking for a date.
7 celebrities who suck at love.
We're single for a reason.
Are going global to find the one.
The first place you'll be visiting is Sweden.
Starting with their millions of followers.
Why do I suck at finding love?
I just was wondering how tall you were.
5'9".
Oh, slowly, Despacito.
We're all gonna find lovers.
Not lovers, love.
Mine didn't turn up. Can they leave their baggage behind? 20! Or will they end up single forever?
Take care. Bye-bye.
Let's do this.
Starts 24th of October, only on MTV.